Hello, 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 everybody. Let's go over this. All right. Today is the 28th. See how we have some bank holidays today. Europe, Chef, Switzerland. We have the FOMC meeting minutes at 11. So that's going to be making the trading go up and down around this time. It'll probably start affecting about 9 o'clock and last till like 1 Pacific Standard Time. This is only scheduled 8 times per year. And that's always significant when it's, you know, not a weekly thing or a monthly thing. It's a little bit longer than a month. It's a detailed record of the FOMC's most recent meeting, providing in-depth insights into the economic and financial conditions that influence their vote on where to set interest rates. And setting those interest rates is really a market mover. Then we have this right here, Richmond Manufacturing Index, level of composite index based on survey manufacturers in Richmond. And this is something that's not going to really move the market too much. It is something that's released monthly. Now let's look at the scanners. The scanners are showing us that the market's not even really moving that much. We don't see any high numbers. Like yesterday, we seen a high number like 69 right here. And now we're not seeing anything. We got a 12. The United States is losing to the euro. It's beating GBP, is beating JPY, but it's not. In 6 hours, it only moved 12 pips, 17 pips. So these are no movements right here. So there's really nothing to really be had in the Forex market. It says that JPY is really weak. And this is actually the same thing that was last week. So this might be, oh yeah, it updated. Okay, good. So USD, JPY is the weakest. Let's see what the other one is telling us. These are currency strength meters for Forex. It says USD is really strong. But as we see, it's not really strong because it's not winning really. It's not winning Europe. But we do see that since 3 hours, this is about half of the graph. It like started out right here 6 hours ago. And so it was going, Europe was beating USD, and then now it's just in a free fall. So it might be a good trade just to take, and this is the greatest advantage is USD JPY to buy USD. I'm thinking which one. This one kind of looks the best because it's just on a free fall, but it kind of stopped right here. You know, if you would have got in this area right here, it was pretty good. But it's not really moving that fast. USD JPY just had a big candle going up. Yeah, it's really not that big of a deal. It's not like yesterday where we can make some money pretty good off of it. All right. So did anybody take the advice? Yesterday I told people right before the bell closes to buy Apple. And what do we see here? Apple's gonna start about $1 higher. So if you did get into Apple, you're gonna make that money right here, which is good. And it's crazy how the bot called out the same thing right before the market closed. That was wild. It called it a couple times. Buy for Apple. I like Apple for a buy. And the V is way up here. That's a good buy also. Microsoft is way up here. The whole thing, when it's up here, it might come back down for a little bit and then go back up. But Apple looks like it's a good buy for the day. I like Apple. In the beginning of the market, it might try to come back down halfway, but it looks like it's going to be going up, up and away. It's a 98% super trend. Let's see, US30. I mean, US30 went way down, way up. This is where we were yesterday, went way down, and then it just skyrocketed. And then it went way down last night. We got this sell right here. It went down. That was a half an hour. Let's see what we got. We got a buy right here 4 hours ago. It went up. This looks like it's the major wave in the time frame is saying it's going up. You see this area right here? It got stuck in this little area since 3 o'clock. And it looks like it wants to break up again. I would love to take a trade in this area right here. 42322. and to buy. This is US30. It goes down. Let's see here. It might happen right now. I want to kind of watch this closely. I'll have to turn back to it. Let's see here. Yeah. See these gold 4 hours, the Autobot trades 1, 4 in a day. And look at what the Autobot did. It won this trade, it won this one, it won this one. These are really good trades. It wins when it goes up 20. So that's 25 right here, just this little thing. But you could tell this went up 20 and that went down 20. Let's see on the hour. Took this trade right here. Yeah, that's 20. Oh, it barely won that one. That's crazy. Let's see if it lost this one. No, that's only 11 right here. So it would have won this trade too because 20's down here. I really like gold. Let's see here. Up, it didn't go down far enough on US30. Let's see gold. Gold is pretty good right here, but it's a better trade right here on this green line. Probably should avoid gold. Uh, and there's big greens from yesterday with US30. The big guys are up. And US30 Nas, and we got a signal right here for 15 minutes ago to go up. It went up. It's at the same spot. That's still a good trade. As we see, the Nas is really it's really in a range moment consolidation. That means that it's not really making a big movements. It's just flatline. It's kind of like a dead trade. Even US30 is a dead trade right now. Yeah, I like Apple to buy, and I like US30 to buy. The market is really, really consolidated. Even Apple, you see that it flatlined too. It flatlined at 9 o'clock a.m. and just flatlined. And gold has two supports. Like there's a support, up here when it turned this resistance into a support, basically. But the real support is down here. So this is kind of like, you gotta be careful on gold. Bitcoin is moving. Look at this Telegram. We got to sell US30 at 6 o'clock. Let's see what that looks like. I know it's consolidated, but let's just see 6 o'clock. I was on 30 minutes. Yeah, so that worked. The last trade from the Telegram, did anybody take that trade at 6 o'clock? It sold, went way down. You should have probably got out right here. So that last trade worked from the bot. Here we go. Hopefully this goes down a little bit more. I mean, we could have got in right here for this one, but it'll probably be better if we just waited to get to the spot. Then I'm going to set up my phone for that trade. And here it comes. And here it comes. Here it comes. It's really close. There it is. And I want to grab it when it starts going back up a little bit. I got in. So my stop loss was like at 100 down. So my stop loss would have been like, I got in at 322. So let's see where my stop loss is. Down here. Let's put it like pink. And I want to take profit like up here somewhere. Probably 120. 422. This area right here is where I want to take the profit. And so that's that trade set up. Let's look into gold. And gold looks good to like bounce up from here. Let's kind of look at our our metrics. Hope you guys remember how to do this. The technicals down here. And it says to buy, a strong buy right here for the day. Let's see, for the shorter time, it's telling us to sell. So this isn't a good trade right now to buy. Like I was thinking, I just kind of seen it. I'd rather buy down here. This is a really good buy down here. But you can see it's going to go up. It looks like it's trying to go up right here. Money flow is really down, but right here you see it, it's oversold right now. But as we see, gold's been very consolidated for the last day. It went up here, kind of went up a little bit, but then went down. That's why this really isn't a good area to buy. It's better to buy down here. So just be careful on gold, unless the buy gives you something. Let's see, what else do we have here? It's kind of weird. It's kind of like it feels like a Monday on this. The way the stuff is moving, it seems like it's on a Monday. It was really not good movement. Everything is consolidated that we're looking at. Let's look at Forex, foreign exchange currency. See if we got any good trades from the bot. Wow. There's just really not that much movement. All right, we got 4 minutes and then the market's gonna open. It looks like US30 NOS and SPX should all be going up. We see Apple was gonna open up even higher, but it kind of came down already. It's only gonna open up like 50, 60 cents higher. So that might be a good sign that it's not gonna really come down that far. So this might be a good sign that everything's gonna take off. The pre-market at Amazon is lower. Everything's kind of close to where it ended yesterday. So it's not gonna be like yesterday's opening bell was kind of super weird because all the pre-sales were so high. So it kind of went down first and then it just shot up like a rocket. So today is more true to form, like you can get in right when the bell hits, and it looks like you'll have a good trade to buy. Let's see what happens here. We got a couple more minutes. I'm gonna go ahead and get. I like Apple. All right, US30. Let's open this thing up. We're 1 minute away. And US30, let's take off like a rocket. Let's see. Yeah, gold's not moving that much. US30 is trying to make a move. Let's go, US30. All right, we got 1 minute. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. All right, opening market. You guys try to get in this Apple as soon as it opens. And all we got is a buy on Apple and a buy on US30. Everybody should have already been in US30. All right, here we go. Boom, boom, boom. Let's go. All right, I'm getting out of US30 right there with that money. That's where I wanted. I couldn't even close it out. It's still going up. Okay, I'm out. I'm out right there. Let's go. Woo. I was out about 7 lots in that trade. That was really a really good trade right there. Let's go. It's still going up. Let's see what Apple did. Apple went straight up. It started out right here. So if you guys did get in Apple when I told you, it went straight up. Let's go. You probably need to get out right about here. And then we'll get back in. Let's let stuff come back down. It took like a rocket boost real quick. Let's wait for it to come back down and get back in. Let's go. We got our 2 trades. They both won. Hopefully you guys got in yesterday. I told you to get in yesterday before the market closed. That means you would have got into Apple right about here. And you would have got $1.30 profit when we just got out. Let it come back down and let's get in again if you guys want to get in again. We see what happened with the US30. It went up. We got out and it went back down. We're doing really good. Don't get into a buy again on US30. Let's wait a second. That might have been good. Just the 2 trades already might have been good enough for you. Depending on, we got to get back to knowing what kind of lot sizes we're going to do when we're trading, in this morning time. That was beautiful. Man, that was beautiful. What a great, great job. Apple's still just knocking it out the box. See, Apple, when it started, it was so close to the close, there was no stopgap. It just went straight up. And so that's what we have predicted yesterday. And today we predicted also to get in as soon as a bell hit. Everybody should have been able to get in right here when the bell started. But, if you listened to me yesterday and you were on the call, you got in right here at the end of yesterday's bell right before. And so, man, you guys are looking good on that trade. Sheesh. Here it is again. You know, US30 went down to here. I didn't buy it. I was good. I wanted to go down further past this, green line, but it was beautiful again. It's going back up. I think I'm just look at this Apple. That was a trade of the day yesterday when I told you guys, I said, everybody get in at the end of the bell. I wish I had editing stuff for these videos, but I got to go ahead and call the program that I have this editing software through. I wish I had another editing software because the editing I have doesn't work that good. But I wish you guys could have seen, like yesterday, we said to get in Apple right before the bell closes, like 1 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. That would have mean that you got in like right here, around this area right here, and look what happened. This thing just took off like a rocket. And then I told you to get in the morning right here. It's up almost $2. It's up $2. It's up. I mean, if somebody was trading just stocks alone, man, somebody could have made some big money on $2 jump in 5 minutes. Woo we said don't even mess with gold. Look at gold just playing games with us. We didn't even want that. We seen that happening. But look at this. US30. Boom, you guys. Let's go. We got in the US30 down here. We closed out up here already. It went back up to where it was. So if you didn't close out, go ahead and close out right now. If it comes back down underneath this green line, we want to get in again. You guys, phenomenal day. Yeah. I'm so fired up, man. I'm so fired up. We got big candles. That's huge. We got two big candles on both the trades we took. And it's beautiful. Does anybody have any questions? Yeah, we're gonna be on these mornings 3 days a week. I know I was in Hawaii for my son's graduation. My dad had a stroke. Man, it's hard when your parents have a stroke. It's been a hard time in my life. My dad acts kind of different. He like hung up the phone on me yesterday for no reason. So it's like, man, it's difficult because you're trying to do so much for somebody. And my personality, where I help like the whole world as a pastor, and I'm always in a position to help people, and then you trying to help your dad is going through something so bad, and then his attitude just is horrible, man. It makes you like a little sad, like, dang, you're helping so much, but you can't never do enough for somebody. I haven't been around. I mean, my mom had a stroke and she didn't even tell me. She tried to keep it a secret from me, but she's still acting the same. But my dad is like, man, yeesh. But love you guys, man. We're gonna start winning all the time together. I want to do something start next week. I want to show you guys how to take like a $500 or $1,000 regular account and bring that up to like $10,000 to $20,000 in a short amount of time. We're gonna start trading a little more risky for people that want to, or if you're on a prop firm account, you'll just trade regular. But I want people to start being able to pull out, $10,000 to $20,000 within like a month or two. So I'm going to show you guys how to compound your wins. Like today, you could have traded both those trades right there. You could have been done trading. Like, I wouldn't even trade no more today. If I was somebody, like if you have $500 to $1,000, you would have probably doubled your money today off those two trades. And then tomorrow we would have been coming in with like $1,000, $2,000. And we just keep on, taking some trades. And then when we take the bot trades, we're taking the bot trades for lower lot sizes. You guys would have hit right here on this bot trade for US30. You would have hit this one. You would have got in right here. That wouldn't have stopped you out. You would have probably got out somewhere around here when you got on the call with me. So I just want you guys to start winning chicken dinner. Some accounts I was telling Eric about. So some accounts you're gonna have with lower amounts of money, but we're gonna trade higher lot sizes. So you're trading high lot sizes to make money, and you're okay with losing a little bit of money. And then I want you guys to take your higher amount of money in the account, like a different one, and a prop firm account, usually, so where you have a high balance, and then you're going to trade lower lot sizes compared to that account to what you're doing on the low amount of money. And that's how we're going to start producing monthly income really fast for you guys. And that's what, I used to do about 5-6 years ago. I was showing people like how to take $500 and make 20,000 in like a month by the Freedom formula. We're gonna start compounding our money to get higher totals. So I hope you guys got in these two trades right here. We had it. It went up really high and really fast. Love you guys. Tomorrow will be our last day for the week. And let's start doing some one-on-ones so we can correct anything you guys are doing, because we're coming into a new season next week, to where we're gonna be doing some more of high risk trades on low risk accounts. So it's still low risk. Let me say that again. We're gonna be making high risk trades on a low risk amount for you, whoever you are. If you have $500, some people do. I just ate dinner last night on Taco Tuesday. I spent like $60 with me and my fiance. So, you know, if I'm spending $60, I got $500 to put into an account to make 20. But if you don't have the money, then stay on the demo, and let's see how this is gonna happen for you. And let's get on prop firm accounts too. And so everybody can start where they are, and we just want to build up. At the end of this summer, I want people to have some money. For somebody that starts out with a low amount, maybe $10,000 stacked up. Maybe if you start out with a higher amount, $30,000 to $100,000 by the end of this summer. I want this summer to be, a transition for people to start making big money and trading. All right, you guys. God bless everybody. Have a great day. This is gonna be phenomenal, and it's gonna change. What I want you guys to do today, tomorrow, and Friday, if you guys can, I want you guys to put together what you want to do with the extra $10,000 to $20,000. Okay, some of that money, some people got to put, the oxygen mask on, like in the plane. The oxygen mask fell down. You need to put that oxygen mask. You need to pay off some credit cards. You need to, get up on your bills. You know, some people are going to say stuff like that, but I want you guys to write down what an extra $10,000 to $30,000 is going to do for you in the next 2 months. What is it going to do? Somebody might say that they're going to, for me, I got to buy a new pop-up tent with the ministry and the nonprofit logos on it. I got to buy some benches for the ministry. I got to buy a couple more tables. I got to buy a couple more banners. I got to buy some business cards for different people in the ministry so they can pass it out so people can start connecting with everybody. Because mostly I'm just giving my number out to everybody, but I want other people to be able to do that too. Like sometimes I get overwhelmed, man, with so many people and so much stuff. But so that's what I want to do with the extra money. But what do you guys want to do? I might want to pay off a little bit of my son bills and my bills, but I got some good investment that me and my fiance been a part of that's really gonna work out really good. And that's really phenomenal. So we're happy about that. Um, and then I want to start taking some mission trips with some of the other ministries that are around us. So that's what I want to do. I want to write it down and I want to visualize it and I want to do it right. Somebody might say, "Hey, I want to buy a new car. Hey, I want to get a new place to live. Hey, I want to." So I want you guys to write that down, everybody. And then when we do one-on-ones, I want to talk to you about it and I want to make commitments. that we're going to do it together. We're going to get to this goal together to get this money. And then we'll put a time frame on it, and these are called SMART goals. Look it up on the internet. Put in SMART goals. They're time, sensitive. There's all these things that you want to do. And somebody might just want to set up their kids in a better thing, or might want to start, taking less hours at work so they can start helping out people. Whatever you want to do, whatever your heart desires, I want you guys to put that down today and put it in a formula called SMART goals. There's a video on the back office about SMART goals, but let me just take you to something on SMART goals right now so you guys can know. Okay. And this is what it means. It's a specific, like I said, you're going to have something specific you're going to do. It's measurable. It's something that you can actually achieve and is relevant in your life and is time bound. We're going to put a time on it. So go to SMART goals. You guys can look at different things like this and it show you what measurable, specific. It shows you all this. So all you got to do, and I want you guys to write out a SMART goal on what you're going to do with, $10 to $30,000 in this summer that you're going to make trading and what you're going to do with it. Okay. And then you're going to set that on your heart, set that on your mind. We're going to start praying about it. We're going to start being about it. And we're going to get these goals. All right. Here goes all these different ones, SMART goals. You guys can see now that it's a real thing. It just sounded like I was saying, make a SMART goal up. But no, this is something that I used to teach in personal growth classes to college students. So I want you guys to make SMART goals, please. And let's do a one-on-one. And I need to have these SMART goals. I need to write them down. And I want to give you guys a sheet of paper, and I want you guys to start putting down, like, what's your why? Why did you get into trading? Why do you want to succeed in trading? So the why statement is like something that's bigger in your life for like the next 10, 20 years, 5 years you're going to be doing. But the SMART goal is something that's real time sensitive, and it's something that you're going to get done, accomplished in a short amount of time. All right, you guys, God bless, man. We did good on these 2 trades. We won a lot. God bless you guys. Love you guys. Have a great day. Bye-bye.